It's never a good day when I walk into a seller's home and see the improvement that they believe every buyer will love and will bring them top dollar when the house hits the market, but I know it could actually cost them money in the long run. These are the home improvements that could ruin your ROI, which is your return on investment. For example, recently I had a seller that installed a very expensive closet system in their guest bedroom. They loved it and they were so proud of it. And I'm not going to lie, it was a beautiful closet, but it took away one of the 3 bedrooms the house had and was not connected to the primary bedroom. So while it was great for them, their home was not nearly as marketable as a 2-bedroom home. Unfortunately, at the end of the day, we all agreed it made the most sense to turn that room back into the original bedroom. So buckle up and let's talk about the improvements you do not want to make to your home. But first, let me introduce myself. Hi, I'm Katherine, and my 3 sisters and I own a real estate business in the greater Charlotte area. We are unique in the fact that we are small enough to give you personalized service, but big enough to have a lot of resources and knowledge to give you what you deserve. We're passionate about making the selling process simple, strategic, and even, dare I say, enjoyable. One way we want to give you value before we even meet is by offering our free 2025 Seller's Guide that walks you through exactly what to do and what not to do when preparing your home for the market. You can download it using the link below or reach out and we'll send it directly to you. All right, let's dive into the list of home improvements that could actually hurt your resale value and what to do instead. Luxury upgrades that don't match the neighborhood. It's tempting to splurge on high-end finishes like custom cabinets, marble countertops, or a $20,000 Viking range. But if your home is in a neighborhood where most homes are modestly finished, you're likely overspending. Buyers aren't going to pay top dollar for upgrades they didn't ask for, especially if your home stands out too much from surrounding properties. You may love it, and they may love it too, but it doesn't mean that they're going to pay above neighborhood comps for the upgrades. Next is over-the-top landscaping. We love a beautiful yard, but when sellers spend tens of thousands on extravagant landscaping, think koi ponds, stone pathways, custom lighting, it rarely adds dollar for dollar value. If you want to make these updates, just realize that you are doing it for your enjoyment and likely won't get every penny back out of your investment when you sell. When doing landscaping work before selling, stick to clean, trimmed landscaping, fresh mulch, and a power washed exterior. Simple always sells. Converting bedrooms into other spaces. Here's the one I mentioned at the beginning. We've seen sellers turn bedrooms into gyms, home theaters, massive walk-in closets, and while that might work for your lifestyle, it can definitely hurt your home's value. Most buyers shop based on bedroom count. If you started with 4 bedrooms and now only offer 3, even if one is a stunning yoga studio, many buyers won't even click on your listing. Too much personalization. Bright red accent walls, animal print wallpaper, themed kids' rooms, they all speak to your personality, which is awesome. But when it's time to sell, your personality needs to step aside. Buyers want to imagine their lives in your space. Neutral, light paint, and timeless finishes give your home mass appeal. DIY projects and unpermitted work. This is a big one. While we love a good DIY success story, most of them aren't. Uneven tiles, unfinished trim, or additions that aren't up to code, buyers notice it and it creates a major hurdle when selling. I have seen unpermitted porches have to be taken down before closing because major structural issues were found during the inspection process. Professionals might cost more in the moment, but save a lot of money in the long run. Buyers also are always going to question what else was done without a permit. Wall-to-wall carpet. New carpet used to be the standard. Now it's a turnoff. Buyers today almost universally prefer hardwood or luxury vinyl plank, especially in living areas and bedrooms. Carpet is seen as dated and hard to clean. If your carpet is older or worn, consider replacing it with budget-friendly, durable flooring that appeals to more buyers. Installing a pool or hot tub. This one shocks people, but yes, adding a pool rarely brings major ROI. While we do see more buyers who want pools and are willing to pay for them in our area, be sure to think through all the logistics. Sticking a pool on a very small lot can be a big turnoff for buyers with kids. It takes away the usability of the yard and can be a liability for small kids when it is right off the house. Also, some buyers don't want to spend the time and the money that it takes to maintain a pool. If you want a pool for your benefit, we get it. But don't install one just to try to boost your value. Converting your garage. That garage turned office or game room might work for you, but in most markets, buyers want their garage back. If you've done this, it's worth considering converting it back before you list, or at least staging it in a way that shows it's flexible. There are a few buyers who don't want a garage. Solar panels, if leased. Solar panels can be a selling point, but only if you own them outright. Leased panels often come with contracts that buyers must assume, which can scare them off and/or delay closing. We'll help you understand how to market your solar panels correctly or navigate selling with a lease if that's your situation. But be careful about getting into a solar panel contract if you don't have them yet. We have seen so many issues when selling. If this list makes you feel overwhelmed, don't worry. We are here to help. Before making any changes, let us do a walkthrough. We almost never suggest major renovations. Most of our prep advice comes down to something simple: paint, decluttering, deep cleaning, and simple staging. Also, we include room-by-room checklists in our free 2025 Seller's Guide, so don't forget to grab it below. And whether you're in our area or across the country, we'd love to be your first call. We have a network of trusted referral partners all across the U.S., and we're happy to connect you with someone local that we'd personally vouch for. So here's a quick recap. Avoid overspending on luxury upgrades. Personal touches are big ticket items that buyers might not value. Focus on clean, neutral, consistent updates that make your home feel move-in ready. And reach out to us early so that we can help you create a smart strategy. Has this video been helpful? If so, check out this video, which walks you through repairs that you might think need to be made before listing your home, but really don't. See you there.